Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, the 30th day of May, the 29th day of Iyar, which means that we're leading right into Rosh Chodesh. Rosh Chodesh is going to be Monday night and Tuesday. That will mark the first day of the month of Sivan, which means we're getting very close to the holiday of Shavuos. Now, we're giving you two more reasons tonight for the custom that most people have, which is to dress up the shul and even some of our homes with flowers and greenery on the holiday of Shavuos. Reason number 6. The holiday of Shavuos is referred to, it has a lot of names, but one of the names is Chag HaKatzir. Another name is Chag HaBikurim. It is the holiday that around the harvest time. It is also the holiday that the first fruits are brought to the Beis Hamikdash. That in itself already makes it that it's very apropos to put greenery around the shul. This is the time of the harvest. This is the time that the first fruits were brought in beautiful baskets to the Beis Hamikdash. And to cap off that reason, the baskets were adorned with beautiful flowers, and even the oxen that were carting the flowers to the the fruits to the Beis Hamikdash were also adorned with flowers. So because the baskets of Bikurim were adorned with flowers, even the oxen pulling the carts were adorned with flowers. Therefore, so the shuls are filled with flowers and greenery for the holiday of Shavuos. Last reason. There is a story in Chumash where Ruvain had collected some dudaim, which seems to mean some flowers, in honor of his mother Leah. It happens to be that he collected those flowers at the time of the wheat harvest. That's what it tells us right there in the Chumash. But that's not enough. It gets even more specific. The Alshach says that this, well, before I get to that Alshach, I should tell you, just to go through the basics of the story, was that Rachel Imenu asked for those flowers, and Leah said, "Is it not enough that you've taken my husband?" Because Rachel had become the favorite wife, and you also want my flowers. So Rachel kind of made a deal with Leah and said that, well, I'll take the flowers, and you may be together with Yaakov tonight instead of me. And that night, Yisachar was conceived. And the Alshach says that that night was just before Shavuos. Okay, so Yisachar was, out of this story of the flowers, was conceived at the holiday of Shavuos, and great Torah scholars came out of the Shevet of Yisachar, and also great members of the Sanhedrin. If you don't already know this, Yisachar and his entire Shevet were responsible for teaching a lot of Klal Yisrael the laws of the complicated laws about our seasons and our calendar and the moon and Kiddush HaChodesh and all those types of things, all learned through Yisachar, who was, his conception was all around the story of the Dudaim, the flowers, which happened on Erev Shavuos, and so he was conceived, leading to all the Torah scholars, and hey, the rest makes perfect sense. That's why we would adorn our shuls with flowers. And do remember that it was the custom of the Vilna Gaon to not do this in the shul. He felt that it too much resembled what Goyim were doing in their churches, lahavdil, separated over to non-holiness, and therefore he said not to do the custom. But you will find a lot of shuls still doing that custom, and so you now have 7 reasons altogether over the last few days. Have a good Chodesh, and remember all of your additions for Rosh Chodesh in your davening on Monday night and Tuesday, and have a very good Chodesh. Bye-bye.